Have you ever made a New Year's resolution and then abandoned it after a month? It's a common struggle. Statistics show that only 9% of people fulfill their resolutions. Whether it's starting a business, hitting the gym, or realizing your life needs a drastic change, we've all experienced that surge of motivation. Before we begin, make sure you like and subscribe, and if you like to support the channel, please check out the link down below so we can keep spreading this valuable information. Let's take a look. 1. Self-respect. So, let's discuss how to achieve your New Year's resolutions or any goals you set. It is all about self-respect. You all must be wondering, what does self-respect entail? Think about it. Self-respect is the basis for the realization of your targets and the improvement of your life. It's about self-worth, self-value, and self-esteem. Think of yourself as you would treat a friend. This is not about being arrogant or selfish, but simply about knowing your value and what you are capable of. So, as we embark on this journey to make lasting changes, ask yourself, do I truly respect myself? Do I deserve my time and effort? Your resolutions will only succeed if they are based on a true feeling of self-respect. Have you ever experienced the power of saying something and then doing it? That is where self-respect comes in, respecting yourself enough to turn your wishes and goals into reality. On a personal level, I'm at the point where if I say I'm going to do something, whether it's to go to the gym or to shoot a video, I will do it. It is a superpower that not everyone possesses. Many men say that they will start going to the gym this month or will start their business this month, but how many actually do it? Have you been that person? When you are winning, your confidence grows, and with increased self-respect, you are more likely to continue winning. It is like winning a game. If you start winning, you keep winning. On the other hand, if you have ever been on a losing streak, then you are aware of how it spirals, destroying motivation and productivity. 2. Set realistic goals. Now let's move on to the practical steps for turning this idea into reality. Above all, define attainable goals. Do not burden yourself with lofty plans, but break them down into smaller, doable steps. This not only makes the trip less intimidating, but also enables you to have little celebrations along the way. Your resolutions must always have a reason, a purpose that is worth the effort. Now, let us discuss the do something principle. Many times we wait for motivation to come, be it from a motivational video or a flash of inspiration. This principle contradicts this idea. Instead of waiting for external motivation, we initiate our own fire by doing something small, something that requires little motivation. This may be as easy as clearing your desk, organizing your room files, or working out for just 10 minutes. The power is in taking action, no matter how small. It is simply about dividing larger goals into smaller and more achievable tasks. For instance, a resolution to walk a mile per day. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the prospect, change the goal to something simpler, putting on your shoes, leaving the house, and going to a nearby tree. This greatly lowers the mental barrier attached to it. The do something principle does not mean you have to finish the entire mile, but about making that first step. When you are outside and at the tree, you can either go back into the house or keep on walking. In any case, you have accomplished your first objective, and that is praiseworthy. It is also important to create a concrete plan. Describe precisely what you should do to achieve your objectives. Having a strategic plan keeps you focused and organized. It's as if you have a GPS guiding you to success. 3. Consistency. Consistency is key. Developing new habits requires time, so be kind to yourself. Accept the progress, no matter how small it is, instead of demanding immediate results. Keep in mind that change is a slow process. Have you ever been in inertia, unable to find the energy to even do the most basic of things? It is a widespread issue that may make a person lazy and unproductive, but the fact is that you have the ability to break free of that loop, recover the momentum, and get back on the right path. Instead of looking at the actionable steps to not only make New Year's resolutions, but to actually achieve them, the goal here is simple. Drive to the gym and arrive at it. The focus isn't on working out every single day, especially if you are a beginner. On the contrary, it is about creating a gym-going habit. Stick to it for a week and you will develop not only the habit but also a feeling of achievement, joy, and respect for yourself. The trick is that you have to do it. It is not just about listening, it is about acting. Therefore, if you want to witness a positive change, you have to dedicate yourself to those 7 days. Look yourself in the face and commit to going through with it. All the small steps you take during this stage will define the way you will achieve the big goals you desire. 4. Surround yourself with positivity. The company you keep, the material you take in, everything impacts your attitude. Surround yourself with relationships and media that stimulate and energize you. A positive environment can motivate your resolve. The phrase, "you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with," has a lot of truth in it. The people around you and what you absorb with your mind, attitude, and in the long run, success. People are social beings, and their relationships have a significant impact on their well-being. Your mindset can be easily transformed by choosing to keep company with positive, bright people. Positive individuals radiate a sense of hope, adaptability, and a go-getter attitude. Their optimism is infectious and motivates you to approach challenges in the same way. On the other hand, associating with negative and toxic people often drains your energy and affects your development. The negative influences can make you doubt yourself, instill fear in you, and limit your ability to pursue your goals wholeheartedly. Aside from personal relationships, the story of your life is also influenced by the stories you read, watch, or listen to in books, articles, social media, or other forms of media. The information you subject yourself to is likely to influence your thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions. The right choice of medium can be a potent catalyst for positive change. Whether you're reading success stories, watching motivational videos, or delving into uplifting social media material, being surrounded by positivity fuels your drive to overcome challenges and remain focused on your targets. A favorable setting creates a culture of possibilities as opposed to limitations. It makes you dream big, set high goals, and believe that you can achieve them. Positive influences help you get through tough times by supporting you and strengthening your ability to withstand adversity and keep going. 5. Accountability. Accountability is one of the essential elements of successful goal setting and personal development. Being accountable is not only about setting intentions, but also about sharing your resolutions with someone you can trust. This individual becomes your accountability partner, an individual who is essential for keeping you focused and motivated throughout your journey. This is because when you verbalize your resolutions to a person you can trust, your aspirations become commitments with a witness. This sharing process then makes you feel responsible and obliged, since now you have someone who is aware of your aims and vested in your achievement. The selection of the right person to act as your accountability partner is important. Ideally, this person should be someone who genuinely loves you, knows what your goals are, and is willing to help you achieve them. This could be a friend, relative, mentor, or colleague who also wants to grow with you. By trusting this person, you gain the ability to communicate freely, enabling you to open up about obstacles, triumphs, and instructive criticism. 6. Accept failure as part of the process. Viewing failure as an inevitable aspect of the process is a revolutionary attitude, not only for developing resilience, but also for fostering personal development. By focusing on failure and recognizing it as part of any journey, this world, which often celebrates success stories, provides a unique perspective on dealing with challenges. Failure is not the end, but a stopgap measure, a barrier in the journey toward victory. The first step in accepting failure is to realize that failure is the inevitable consequence of any ambitious undertaking. It's acceptable to make mistakes, run into obstacles, and become surprised by new ones. What matters most is the way you react to these challenges, the way you get back on your feet, and the way you see the whole process. Failure is an important part of personal and professional growth. Every blow offers an individual the opportunity to think about themselves. It encourages people to reflect on what went wrong, why it happened, and how they can change their approach in the future. It is through these reflections that important lessons are learned, opening the door to more knowledgeable and resilient decision-making in the future. The ones who have fought and overcome failure know the value of persistence and dedication. They understand that success is not merely about failing, but about moving through failure, using it as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. 7. Celebrate your achievements. Finally, celebrate your achievements, even if they are small. Recognize and reward yourself when you achieve milestones. The positive reinforcement increases your dedication and keeps you working hard for further achievements. And here we are, at the end of effective ways to achieve New Year resolutions. Are you ready to stop the cycle of broken resolutions? Can you imagine a year of positive transformation? Respect for yourself and your objectives is what fuels it inside of you. Let's make this year one where resolutions are not just promises, but achievements. It is time to turn the page and start a journey of self-realization and development.